rotation. I got no love for the bitches. Wanna play tough and wanna hate this, although sure.
Bringing my recording. Start off this live. I think I'm gonna start covering the Drake situation. Got much worse, and then after this, might do a few different reactions. Try and change up the live. But yeah, if you guys haven't heard, Drake has decided to sue his record label for, I think, boosting streams with Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. And first time in hip-hop history that we've had a Karen moment. I don't think we've ever had a Karen moment in beef. It kind of changed the whole narrative of beef. It just kind of, it's one of the most punkish, softest, bitch-ass moves I've ever heard in my life. I mean, cheese and bread. I've been around in this hip-hop for maybe about more than 20 years plus. And I've heard a few diabolical, underhand methods and ways people have gone about to get at their opponents, you know what I'm saying? This one in particular is a first for me. I've never, ever, ever heard somebody suing somebody over a rap beef record. Like, it just really confirms everything that Kendrick has said in the last couple of beefs that we've heard. Literally confirms everything. And then at the same time, too, you let yourself out of the bag. Because the only way you know what your record label allegedly is doing for somebody else is if you know what they do. Because that's what they've been doing with your shit. So, I kind of, yeah. And I didn't really want to be covering a lot of Drake stuff. You know what I mean? I kind of stopped after a while. But it's like, this guy cannot stop making L's for himself. And just when he thought the L was there, he go and do some stupidness to go and make it even worse. So, yeah, let me see what Jamari here is saying. Drake's situation just got much worse. Why?
So Drake's latest antics might be his most bold, but also his most insecure move of the entire year. It has been months since I last updated you guys on Drake, and back in the summer he was trying to make it seem like he was unbothered at every turn, going bowling under the name 69 God, trying to show the world he wasn't a deadbeat father, and
I'll remember that. Let me pause that 1 second. Let me pause that 1 second. Close that. Close that. I got about 1, 2, you know, just leave. 1 second there. I got about 25 tabs open, which makes no sense sometimes. But yeah, if you guys are tuning in, blessed love, welcome in. How y'all doing?
The duck lips pose time and time again.
But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you.
You see, even my own thing don't want to be playing. My computer don't even want to be playing nothing Drake. Let me refresh this. Even my old computer be like, yo fam, don't be putting none of that drizzy nothing up inside here, you know. I refuse to play it. Let me pause there.
Name 69 God, trying to show the world he wasn't a deadbeat father, and of course striking the duck lips pose time and time again.
But I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna come to a point in life where people you thought were friends or people you thought were close to you, they might switch up, they might try to move funny with you, they might stab you in the back, they might do a lot of things to you. Sometimes it's you alone with your thoughts, sometimes you know what, right?
But now it looks like he might be quite possibly the most bothered man.
Yeah, did he get vexed and walk off the stage, dude? I swear I've seen a little clip of that though, but his voice is sounding kind of, you know? His voice is sounding not too right there at all. I ain't got no sympathy for him, you know what I'm saying? Whatsoever. He brought this on himself, you know what I mean? Like, but yeah, what kind of, he just keeps taking L's, really.
The entire planet. For those of you that hadn't heard, Drake is now handing out lawsuits in regards to the Not Like Us diss record released against him by Kendrick Lamar earlier this year. And he's not even suing because he was being called a PDF. He's suing because he claims that the record label UMG artificially inflated the number of streams on this record using modern-day payola and streaming bots. Frozen Moments LLC, which is
right, that's what I'm saying. How does he know that his record label is doing this? Unless he knows for a fact this is what they do on a norm, of which is what they've been doing for his music for the past 15 years. Now, I don't care what nobody said, bro. When I heard Hotline Bling, I was like, there is no way that this track is streaming and reaching these kind of numbers, bro. I mean, I heard some other songs from Drake, which I have to give, you know, yeah, I understand, but like, sounds like a guilty conscience right here, letting it out the bag, you know what I mean? Like, come on now.
Exclusively owned by Drake, is now asking for a civil RICO to be levied against streaming service Spotify and recording label UMG Recordings. Drake says they conspired to knock him off the top of the mountain due to disagreements about their partnership that he and UMG have maintained for years, and that they used Kendrick and his song Not Like Us as a vehicle to essentially do just that. In the lawsuit, Drake's team points out that Spotify is the biggest music streaming platform on earth, and they immediately paint the ties between them and UMG, noting their ongoing licensing agreements that they've had in place since 2020, and also that Spotify brought UMG at least 19% of their overall revenue in 2023. Basically, he's saying that these two have a close and very important partnership. In 2024, UMG did not rely on chance or even ordinary business practices to break through the noise on Spotify and likely other music platforms. It instead launched a campaign to manipulate and saturate the streaming services and airwaves with a song Not Like Us in order to make that song go viral, including by using bots.
Never in the history of hip-hop have I ever heard somebody who's lost a rap battle turn around and take his management and whole team to court. Now, what in Karen kind of a moment is this in hip-hop? This is, I shouldn't even say moment in hip-hop, because, you know what I'm saying, like Drake, you always felt like you weren't part of hip-hop. Well, yeah, bruv, you proving our point. You weren't hip-hop to begin with. So this is just a Karen moment. I wouldn't even say in hip-hop. This is just a Karen moment in general. Freaking out the minute she heard some rap playing too loud in a car next door on their driveway. You know what I mean? Like, come on now. This is ridiculous, bro. I never want to play the whole thing because I'm just here like, it's ridiculous, really.
And paid to play agreements. On information and belief, UMG charged Spotify licensing rates 30% lower than its usual licensing rates for Not Like Us, in exchange for Spotify affirmatively recommending the song to users who are searching for other unrelated songs and artists. Neither UMG nor Spotify disclosed that Spotify had received compensation of any kind in exchange for recommending the song. So Drake is basically claiming that UMG approached Spotify with this offer to make more money off of a hit record than they normally would, or at least to keep a larger percentage of the pie.
Bruh. The more I listen to this, you know, the more I want to be like, yo, fam. This must be the biggest pussy move in hip-hop ever. You know, 10, 15, 20 years from now, when we talk about lame-ass, weak-ass, pussy-ass shit, acts made in certain music, this going to be one of them. We're going to be talking about this. And I don't even know why he going to do this to himself, because now you can't come out. They ain't no trying to revamp, come out next year after. Like, bro, like, I ain't saying your career's done, but now you lost anybody who was real hip-hop fans, really listen to this shit. They ain't want to hear nothing from you again. You know what I'm saying? Dre who? Dre when? Dre how? Dre why? Shit. I ain't say Drake. I stopped at Dre. Can't even say the nah, fam. It's over. It's over.
Mind if I take a little sliver?
Go. Sure. Yeah.
Beauty.
You want to play?
And in return, all they had to do was use their platform strategically to run the numbers up by boosting the algorithm for the song in an inorganic way. Drake.
We all know this. I said, yeah, well, it's a real stream. No need to inflate the numbers. Everybody was blasting it for weeks. Like, we all know that Drake is pulling at straws right now. You know what I'm saying? And by pulling at straws, he's letting the cat out the bag for his own record label by letting us know what they do. Because we sit back here like, how do you know this? Why would you assume this is what happened? Like, it had real streams. They had real people bumping this, bro. Like, stadiums. You know what I'm saying? Like, dance choreographers. Like, you were seeing this everywhere. And you want to come out with this far-fetched theory that this is what you think might be happening. It more sounds like a admission of guilt. That's just me. I'm just like, yo, fam, you sound like you know something that's been happening for years. Now you think it's happening to you. I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of, with it all. So, yeah, to hell with it. Like, man, I'm glad this shit happened, bro. Yeah, so let me see what we got.
Directly or through Interscope, also conspired with and paid currently unknown parties to use quote-unquote bots to artificially inflate and spread Not Like Us and deceive consumers into believing the song was more popular than it was in reality. One individual unknown to Petitioner revealed publicly on a popular podcast that Mr. Kendrick Lamar Duckworth's label, i.e. Interscope, paid him via third parties to use bots to achieve 30 million streams on Spotify in the first days of the release of Not Like Us, with the goal of jumpstarting the—
Yeah, hold up. I swear that was proven to be a pile of BS. As academics trying his best to find any and anybody without fact-checking them to come on and say that they were paid to whatever, boost streams for whatever, bro. Mal and academics, the biggest drizzy glazers there is in the world. As I said, Mal, he lets me see why Joe Budden cut him off, bro, without hesitation. Like, I don't even know why he even podcasted. You know, you're jeopardized, bro. You're like, nothing come out of your mouth can be taken seriously in regards to hip hop. You know, like, you just...
the song spread and turning into a crazy hit on the platform. The whistleblower further revealed that on May 6, 2024, an individual affiliated with Interscope sent him a payment of $2,500 via the digital payments platform Zelle, which is owned by a number of banks, and that he was promised another $2,500 and a percentage of the song's total sales for this initial push. And the popular podcast that they're talking about—
you trying to tell me K-Dot got so many mans them around him, bro, and you go pay a stranger? Man, if somebody really wanted to do that, bro, you do it yourself. You get somebody you know to do it. Make a fake account to do it. Why are you going to be paying a complete stranger and put that kind of evidence out there to come back and bite you? It just don't make no sense, bro. I'm just going to give a complete stranger money to go and boost myself, bro. Who are you? Are you validated? Are you known? Are you certified? Like, who are you? Just some stranger? I mean, yo, sometimes you just gotta listen to stories and be like, yo, y'all chatting ish. You know,
it's actually
real ish. Like,
the DJ Academics live show that he does. I talked about this apparent whistleblower in one of my last videos about Drake, and the guy didn't really seem to have a lot of merit to his claims.
So somebody reaches out to you for 30 million streams. What'd you tell them? How much money?
So I was promised payments after, but up front I was promised 5K.
I remember this.
They sent me 2.5K, and then I was also promised after the song.
Boy sounds like a teenager, like 14, 15 years old, a little kid. You trying to tell me big grown ass TDE, Interscope Records, UMG are gonna be paying some kid to boost bots? Boost streams by creating bots? Come on now, bro. That just beyond stupid. It's so stupid. It sounds like, you know what I'm saying? It's a diss. You know what I'm saying? A diss towards Kendrick and their team. You really taking them to be like idiots.
Formed, I was also going to receive, you know, a little percentage of the song, so points on the song. They also, the reason they did it is because they also needed that song to win.
It's just hilarious to me that even in the lawsuit itself, they won't mention DJ Academics by name. You know, Drake is fine using DJ Academics to push all this various propaganda on Twitter and YouTube and during his live streams. But then when it comes to giving out an interview or showing love, he's never doing it for academics. He's always doing it for people like Aiden Ross.
Yeah, fam.
What that got to do with Drake?
I mean, the fact
yeah, I didn't want to go through this whole world. I didn't want to go.
We're motivated, at least in part, by the desire.
That's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? Man said suing his record label. Excuse me, noise in the background. I got my doing a load right now, and it's kind. I can hear it beating down there. But yeah, no, like seriously, he lost in the rap battle, and now turning around to sue his own record label for helping out his arch nemesis. Like, come on now. Like, I'm just being real talking. Like, your record label right now should just look at you like, you ungrateful little bitch for everything we did for you, bro. And this is how you want to repay us. Let all our secrets out the bag. All right. Okay. That's the games you want to play. I say you never bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just think it's a bitch-ass move. Ooh. Man, I feel like my whole place is vibrating here now. What time to... I forgot about the washing machine being on. It was so quiet until it went on the spin cycle. But yeah, no, like, real talking. Drake, man, just put your phone down, put the computer down, put the mic down. Like, go on a hiatus. Himalayan mountains, you know what I'm saying? Retire. Nobody wants to see you again. Go to some other country. I don't want to put you on anybody else, but, you know, where age is non-issue because you seem to like them young. A minor, you know what I mean, kind of, and yeah, just whatever. I kind of had enough of Drake, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, walk off to the edge of a cliff, bro. It's kind of just like, you just going outside. Anyways,